Hi, Tristan. How are you guys? Got hair in my eyes. Hi, Winter Night. Good to see you. Good to see you. Weren't you here last night, Tristan? I don't know why, but I don't have my share button anymore. I can't share my live. Wonder why. It's so weird. It's just gone. Well, I don't know what to do. I guess just hope that somebody, y'all, can just come. How's everybody's Thursday? Hi, Jen. We're just gonna do some poetry reading. I am so exhausted, y'all. Like, hi, honey. But, so we're just gonna read tonight. So if you are in the mood for ASMR, we're just doing reading. Or if you want slime and all that, we won't be doing that tonight. But I wondered how you guys were doing tonight on this beautiful Thursday night. I hope everybody's okay. Doing well. Thanks, sweetheart. I got a new book in today and we have 2 more coming. So I thought we could start out with our new poetry. It's self-love. Yay, Nicole's best friend Elizabeth is here. Hi, Dylan. It's just poetry tonight. So, but I thought this was going to be a good one. Self-love. And I think the cover's beautiful. The back says, if the sun still rises, and the moon still glows, and the tides still rush forward and back, and the bees still hum, and the earth still blooms, and the wind still gently kisses your cheeks, then there are still reasons to be grateful. I like that. So let's begin. Hopefully you can just lay in bed and relax. This is a picture. It says for thinkers and feelers. So if your left brain is the reasoning, the logic, analysis, objective, practical, and rational and fractional, your right brain feelers are creative, imaginative, subjective, dreaming, feeling, and artistic. What do you think you are, left or right brained? I wonder. Why are you sad, Nicole? Or Elizabeth? You think you're right? You're right, Ash? Right too. But I see Ash being like reasoning and logical and rational. Al, put those chips down. Just kidding. Okay, let's get one started. The artistic one is right. That's right. Right brained. I bet most of us in here are right. Once you can accept that the thing you want most might not happen, you can also accept that it might happen too. And either way, you will be okay. True. I thought I knew, and then I knew. I thought I loved, and then I loved. No, did you send it to me? I didn't open Snap today. I surrendered, and then I surrendered, but chicken, come on out. I thought it was over, and then it began. Hello. Okay, oh my god. He's not allowed for chicken. And I don't know who that Ryan is. Hopefully it's good. I thought this would be the year I get everything that I want. Now I know this is the year I appreciate everything I have. Oh, Meg Ryan. I don't know who Meg Ryan, like I'm thinking negative. Expectation closed my eyes. Gratitude opened them. Fear closed my eyes. And trust opened them. Hello, how are you? Sober doper. Sorry, where was I? Complaining closed my eyes. And appreciation opened them. Perfection closed my eyes. Authenticity opened them. Guilt closed my eyes. And self-love opened them. Hi, Janelle. If putting everyone else's needs first hasn't worked, there is another option. Putting your self-needs first. Thank you for the follow, Sober. We're just doing some reading, so if you just lay back and relax, put your headphones on, close your eyes, listen to the music and the beautiful poems. I have a feeling you might feel a little relaxed, and maybe one of the poems will really touch you. Choosing yourself might be the hardest decision you ever make, because guilt, shame, and fear are powerful gatekeepers. Do it anyway. You are more powerful than they are. So much more. Oh, what kind of pup? What kind of pup you got? A full belly. Okay, my favorite things at night. A full belly, a hot shower, then getting into fresh sheets, and then watching ASMR or like spa music. Done. Full belly, hot bath, fresh sheets. Done. I love you. But I want that right now. I did just get some new sheets too. Thank you, Sober, for the heart. Hand hearts, hand hearts, hand hearts. Everything can change, and I will still be joyful. Thank you, sweet pea. I love you. Nothing can change, and I will still be joyful. That's sometimes hard. Under the dust of disappointment, weight of responsibility, ache of pain, tremor of doubt, numb of fear, and burn of resentment, your true self remains. She is light, fluid, free, soft and steady. Her joy untethered from what has been or what will be. Yes, fresh warm sheets are the best. And I'm kind of like a sheet freak, so I love a brand called Northern Nights, and I just got them in. I just haven't washed them yet, and I need to, so I can put them on my bed. If your hard work feels unseen, stop making it look so effortless. We wake up early, we exercise, we eat well, we work on healing our trauma, we smile, we drink water, we water our plants, we make time to volunteer, we excel at work, we excel as parents, as aunts, as friends, as caretakers. We work on our desire. We live by gratitude and die by kindness. We make eye contact and we limit our screen time. We look damn good. We moisturize. We exfoliate. We manicure our nails and tame our hair. We smell good. We read books. We make time for people in need. We host dinner parties. We remember birthdays and birthday gifts. We start the company. We take care of pets. We research the ingredients. We plan vacations. We never complain. And we wake up. When we do it again, we clock in. We never clock out. We make it look easy. We make it look easy. We make it look easy. It wasn't, it isn't, and it never will be. Hi, Caleb. That's a good one for mamas. It's so true. You never get to clock out. You don't ever get a break, but sometimes, like the exercise, to eat well, it's hard to do. You have a surprise for me, sweetheart. What you got, baby? Choosing yourself doesn't make self-care easier. It takes work to show up for yourself every day. But it does make sacrificing, neglecting, doubting, compromising yourself harder. You simply won't settle for that anymore. Count down to 5. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you gonna jump scare me? Thank you for the shares, Jen. For some reason, I can't share mine tonight. I wonder if I'm in trouble again. Caleb, you subscribed, my sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caleb. Welcome to the Bear Club. And you'll be entered in our drawing to possibly win either a shirt I designed or a cup that I designed. And then if you stay with me for more than 60 days, you get some stickers that I designed. So yay. I try to make it worth it, you know, like you guys are helping me and I want to give back too. A powerful woman lives not at the surface, but in her depths. She makes her bed among the roots of her being. She is at home in her light and at peace with her darkness. She listens when her intuition speaks and doesn't react when her ego screams. She reflects in her moments of silliness. She rises in her moments of clarity. She appears as it is, whole, worthy, abundant, purposed, divine, chosen. Hi, Kim. We're just reading tonight, so just put your headphones on and get comfy in your bed, fluff your pillow, and let's just, you were needing some thoughts tonight. Oh, I hate that you had hard news though. Hey, PJ. I'm sending you some hugs, Brittany. Hopefully it'll be okay. Happy birthday. Oh, my friend's husband's a leap year baby, or a leap day baby. So, like, technically he's like, I think in his 20s. But he really is in his late 40s. Something like that. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you, Cheryl, for the roses. Goodbye, Rose. Hey, you. Yes, you. All of you. Every piece of you. Every second of your story. Every inch of your body. Every branch of your history. Every corner of your mind is worthy of deep, unwavering, soul-shaking, home-filling love. You got that? You got that? Yes, you. Hi, she's spicy. Hey, honey. Oh, it's late. Sorry if I miss someone. I'm reading. Noted. Your highs, your lows, your power, your vulnerability, your voice, your silence, your shape, your light, your patience, your momentum, your joy, your despair, your playfulness, your gravity, your hands, your brain, your grace, your forgiveness, your fire, your flaws, your perfection, your desires, your acceptance, your might, your softness, your courage, your anxiety, your mess, your magnitude, your jokes, your anger, your hugs, your tears, your integrity, your talent, your conviction, your vision, your resilience. All of you, that's what I love. My eyelid itches. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Glad you like it. I just didn't feel like doing ASMR tonight, so I thought we would just do a little bit of reading and hang out together, and you guys could just lay down, and maybe one of these will make you feel better and, you know, touch your heart. Oh, thanks, Dilly, my sweetheart. Oh, I forgot I made a tea. Okay, let's see what's next. This is our new book, by the way, Self-Love Poetry. Let's see, where were we? When I started approving my own choices, guilt and shame became powerless over me. I really love having this candle, but I don't think it's that noticeable, and I think I can... Oopsies. This way I can have my hand right here. Where was I? I think I was here. When I started approving my own choices, guilt and shame became powerless over me. She owned her her choices and her moods, both high and low. Her happiness was hers to cultivate. She was the cause, the catalyst. She was her own. I let go of my expectations and I stopped feeling disappointed. I stopped feeling disappointed and I started feeling alive. Like that. I didn't realize how much I was carrying until I put it all down. New dreams take time. If the door was closed on the future, you thought you'd live forever. Give yourself time to dream up a new one. Did it? I love that. Learn to speak your dreams. Let them spill onto pages. Fill up quiet rooms. Taste your dreams as they roll around in your mouth, awakening dormant taste buds like the first berries of summer. Know then, inside and outside, in dreams so vivid you can hear them, a steady hum of hope in your ears. Oh, one is for left brain thinkers and one is for right brain thinkers. I see when we started why they had that on there. So the first one is left and always the second one will be right. So I guess you'll know which one is more for you. If you're just joining us, the left and the right. Right brain is more creative, imaginative, dreaming, feeling, and left is logic, reason, practical, things like that. Okay, so left brain. Negative thought. I believed it so deeply, it became real. Hi, how are you, Rich? Positive thought. I believed it so deeply, it became real. It's your choice. I think I am too. So this one is for right brain. When good things happen, I catch myself holding my breath. I do that. Anxiously waiting for it to go wrong. For them to vanish like a mirage that was never really real to begin with. Even my kids, I look at them and I think, I can't believe you're real. I can't believe you're mine. I don't feel this way about my worries. They're real. They are so real. In fact, at night, they enter the room and lie beside me, as real as the pillow under my head. My fears, anxiety, pain, doubt, guilt, these are the things I never question. I never say I can't believe you're real and that you're mine. I own them and I wear them like a uniform. But no more. Starting today, I believe my blessings instead of my fears. I will look at my blessings and say, you're real and you're mine. And when my worries try to visit me tonight, I will say, I don't believe you're real. I don't believe you are mine. In my blessings, I will rest. I like that one a lot. Okay, this one's for left brain. Left brain. The feeling you get when you start listening to your inner voice instead of shushing it. right brain. Remember how it felt to start something new, to feel yourself growing and learning, becoming stronger, sharper, more powerful. Remember thinking, how did I even live before? The newness so deeply embedded in the very essence of who we are. Consider that while you may now feel life is I don't know why I can't read. Thank you, Ireland. You need a new one, what? Hey, Jay. Where was I? Embedded in the very essence of who you are. Consider that while you may now feel life is monotonous, dull, a hum of repeated thank you, of repeated tasks and emotions, that potential for experiencing the exhilaration of newness is still within you. All you have to do is claim it. Big brain, move, big brain. I don't like this one as much as the other ones so far. So I liked a couple, but left brain. Where your intuition leads, the entire universe follows. Trust her. Me creates space for the unknown. She can remember the past without being defined by it. She can manifest the future without being tied to it. She is present. She is peaceful. She is powerful. Why are your teeth bugging you? May I ask? You'll have to tell me. Where's my light switch? There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna skim through a few of these and then move to a couple other books, because these just aren't my favorite so far. It's a new one, so. Oh, okay, I didn't see it yet, or I missed it. Of all the things I own, my worth is my favorite possession. I am mine to define, to encourage, to enlighten, to adore, to challenge, to delight, to accommodate, to accept, to welcome, and to love. I don't know, I can't even share it, T, so I don't know if I'm in trouble again. Because I don't have a share button even this time. Like, everything's different. My comment thing is gone. I see host and enhance and business and subscriptions, but all my other stuff is gone. So I wasn't even able to share it. Yeah, you're right. They did last time. I don't know. Maybe they did and I didn't see it yet. Who knows with TikTok? They're crazy lately. Aw, Dre, that's so sweet. Hi, Oksana. The future used to live on the edges of my memories. A recipe passed down for generations, lingering on my lips. Now the future lives, not in my inheritance, but in my desire, as I shape the way it will taste. with each breath. That one was pretty. Oh yeah. I think all moms do. We all have that. And that look, my kids know it. They'll be like, what? What'd I do? They're 18 and 17 now. They still do that. Oh, if I whispered at my kids and said, you need to get in here now, they'd probably freak out. I know, like, no. Okay, when you start to doubt your resilience, please consider that our lives were turned upside down and you're still here, right side up. Set the table for two. Use your finest china. Now tell me, whom have you invited? Fear or love? A self-loving woman does what she needs to do to take care of herself, even if it's uncomfortable, especially if it's uncomfortable. When I stopped withholding from myself the nature of my cravings changed from intense indulgences to healthy commitments. It is as though my body had simply been screaming for the constant simplicity that it actually desired. Alright, I'm gonna put that one down because that is not my favorite. Damn hard. I do like some of these. The sun and her flowers. No, that one was my new one. It's called, I just got it today, but it's called Self-Love Poetry. But I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan. Okay. But this one is pretty good. So, some of them. So let's see. There is a list of questions I want to ask, but I never will. There is a list of questions I go through in my head every time I'm alone. I enchant. Thank you, darling. Make sure you guys are following Enchant ASMR. She is top notch. There is a list of questions I go through in my head every time I'm alone. And my mind can't stop itself from searching for you. There's a list of questions I want to ask. So if you're listening somewhere, here I am asking them. What do you think happens to love when it's left behind? When two lovers leave? How blue do you think it gets before it passes away? Does it pass away? Or does it still exist somewhere, waiting for us to come back? When we lied to ourselves by calling this unconditional and left, which one of us hurt more? I shattered into a million pieces, and those pieces shattered into a million more, crumbled into dust, till there was nothing left of me but silence. Tell me how, love. How did grieving feel for you? How did the mourning hurt? That one was really pretty. I like your phone died. Oh no. Hi Janelle, my love. What love looks like. Hi, Heather. What does love look like? Oh wait, we read this one a couple times. I don't want to read that one. I reached for the last bouquet of flowers you gave me, now wilting in their vase. One by one, I popped their heads off and I ate them. That's kind of an odd poem. Don't you think? I spent the entire night casting spells to bring you back. I wonder what chapter this is. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Let's see. Oh, it's wilting. The chapter is called Wilting, so maybe that's why. Some of these are really, really good though. I stuffed a towel at the foot of every door. Leave, I told the air. I have no use for you. I drew every curtain in the house. Go, I told the light. No one is coming in, and no one is going out. And that's from the cemetery. You left, and I wanted you still. Yet, I deserve someone who's willing to stay. Oh, I like that one a lot. And their pictures. Let's change the music real quick. Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for helping me today. How are you, love? By the way, bye, Nicole Elizabeth's friend. This is my only ASMR account. So if you see another one, especially if it has a number, it is not me. This one only. I do have a Book Talk account, but it doesn't have Greasy Bear on it. So please report them if you see them. Not me. It's a shame. I spend days in bed, debilitated by loss. Debilitated by loss. No, you didn't. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for blocking them and reporting them. But that makes me laugh, of course. When I high five you. Alright. I attempted to cry you back, but the water is done. And still you have not returned. I pinched my belly until it bleeds. I've lost count of the days. The sun becomes moon, and moon becomes sun, and I become ghost. A dozen different thoughts tear through me, and each second you must be on your way. Perhaps it's best if you're not. I'm okay. No, I'm angry. Yes, I hate you, maybe. I can't move on, but I will. I forgive you. I want to rip my hair out over and over and over again until my mind exhausts itself into silence. I'm sorry, but that one, I know what I feel this because we're all over the place. And it's like, I'm okay. No, I'm angry. Yes, I hate you. Maybe. I can't move on, but I will. I forgive you. You know you felt that way. Hi, Richard. Yesterday, the rain tried to imitate my hands by running down your body. I ripped the sky apart for allowing it. From jealousy. I like that one too, actually. In order to fall asleep, I have to imagine your body crooked behind mine, spoon ladled into spoon, till I can hear your breath. I have to recite your name until you answer, and we have a conversation. Only then can my mind drift to sleep from pretend. It isn't what we left behind that breaks me. It's what we could have built had we stayed. Yikes, that one's hard. I can still see our construction hats lying exactly where we left them. Pylons unsure. Hold on, let me fix my earbud. Unsure of what to guard. Bulldozers gazing out for our return. The planks of wood stiff in their boxes, yearning to be nailed up. But neither of us goes back to tell them it's over time. The bricks will grow tired of waiting and crumble. The cranes will drop their necks in sorrow. The shovels will rust. Do you think flowers will grow here? When you and I are off building something new with someone else. Love the construction site of our future. I live for that first second in the morning when I'm still half conscious. I hear the hummingbirds outside flirting with the flowers. I hear the flowers giggling and the bees growing jealous. When I turn over to wake you, it starts all over again. The panting, the wailing, the shock of realizing that you've left. The first mornings without you. That was beautiful. What, Aiden? Oh, thank you, Kevin. Okay, Ness. The hummingbirds tell me you've changed your hair, and I tell them I don't care, while listening to them describe every detail. Hey, what you doing? I envy the winds who still witness you. Oh wait, you can just say it, I should be able to catch it. What kind do you have? Maybe gas X. Bad cramps, ibuprofen, maybe. I could be anything in the world. Aiden. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very, very much. The galaxy. We're the galaxy. My friend, I can't remember who it was. He's a TikToker and he always does that when he gets them. He screams it. It's funny. Thank you so much, sweetheart. If I could be anything in the world, but I'd want it to be his. I tried to leave many times, but as soon as I got away, my lungs bungled under the pressure, panting for air. I'd return. Perhaps this is why I let you skin me to the bone. Something was better than nothing. Having you touch me, even if it was not kind, was better than not having your hands at all. I could take the abuse but I could not take the absence. I knew I was beating a dead thing, but did it matter if the thing was dead when at the very least I had it? Yeah, that one was a hard one. You break women in like shoes. It's shortened to the point. Hi PJ, thank you for the singing frogs. Oh, I forgot I still have last night's goal on. I don't think I'll be getting one of them, but oh, I'm pinning it. I'm trying to cheat. Oh, why do they even let me behind this thing? Where are they? There it is. There. Sorry, guys. Trying to get some froggies. Loving you was breathing, but that breath disappearing before it fills my lungs. Loving you was breathing, but that breath disappearing before it fills my lungs. I'm just reading tonight, Jay. I wasn't doing any ASMR really. Just, I don't know. Felt like reading. I was in the mood. You cannot walk in and out of... You know what? I want to look at something really quick. I guess I can't. Settings. Nope. I wanted to see if I could change it to 18 plus live in the middle of doing this or not. I don't think you can. Pause. No. Comment settings. I don't think you can. Alright. You cannot walk in and out of me like a revolving door. I have too many miracles happening inside of me to be your convenient option. Ooh, I like that one. You took the sun with you when you left. Oh, hi Skittles. I remained committed long after you were gone. I could not lift my eyes to meet eyes with someone else. Looking felt like betrayal. What excuse would I have when you came back and asked where my hands have been? From Loyal. When you plunged the knife into me, you also began bleeding. My wound became your wound. Didn't you know? Love is a double-edged knife. You will suffer the way you make me suffer. It's kind of sad. I wonder if I'm beautiful enough for you, or if I'm beautiful at all. I change what I'm wearing 5 times before I see you, wondering which pair of jeans will make my body more tempting to undress. Tell me, is there anything I can do to make you think? Her, she is so striking. She makes my body forget it has knees. Write it in a letter and address it to all the insecure parts of me. Your voice alone drives me to tears. Yours telling me I'm beautiful. Yours telling me I'm enough. You're everywhere except right here, and it hurts. Hello, how are you? You had to come back, yay. I'm not even doing ASMR tonight, but I think you guys came when I was reading anyway. I don't always just read, so it's kind of weird, but I felt like it tonight. So, but we do a lot of other stuff, I promise. Oh, good, I'm glad you like it, sweetheart. Show me a picture. I want to see the face of the woman who made you forget the one you had at home. What day was it? What excuse did you feed me? I used to thank the universe for bringing you to me. Did you enter her right as I asked the Almighty to grant you all you wanted? Did you find it in her? Did you come crawling out of her with what you couldn't in me? What draws you to her? Tell me what you like so I can practice. I don't like that one. I know a lot of people go through that. That's super sad. My mind can't stop itself from searching for you. There's a list of questions I want to ask. So if you're listening somewhere, here I am asking them. What do you think happens to love when it's left behind? When two lovers leave, how blue do you think it gets before it passes away? Does it pass away, or does it still exist somewhere, waiting for us to come back? When we lied to ourselves by calling this unconditional and left, which one of us hurt more? I shattered into a million pieces, and those pieces shattered into a million more, crumbled into dust till there was nothing left of me but the silence. Tell me how, love, how did the grieving feel for you? How did the mourning hurt? We read that one earlier, but that's okay. The Milky Way cars show up on your screen. I don't know what those are. What is that? Does it? Like a mermaid. Day by day I realize everything I miss about you was never there in the first place. The person I fell in love with was a mirage. They leave and act like it never happened. They come back and act like they never left. Ghosts. I tried to find it, but there was no answer at the end of the last conversation. Closure. You ask if we could still be friends. I explain how a honeybee does not dream of kissing the mouth of a flower and then settle for just its leaves. From I don't need more friends. Rise, said the moon, and the new day will come. The show must go on, said the sun. Life does not stop for anybody. It drags you by the legs, whether you want to move forward or not. That is the gift. Life will force you to forget how you long for them. Your skin will shred till there's not a single part of you left they've touched. Your eyes, finally just your eyes, not the eyes which held them. You will make it to the end of what is only the beginning. So go on, open the door to the rest of it from time. Thank you for the follow, Abby. Now we're getting into falling. I notice everything I do. Oh wait, sorry. I notice everything I do not have and decide it is beautiful. Thank you for the follow, Bruce. I hardened under the last loss. It took something human out of me. I used to be so deeply emotional. I crumble on demand, but now the water has made its exit. And of course, I care about the ones around me. I'm just struggling to show it. A wall is in the way. I used to dream of being so strong that nothing could shake me. Now I am so strong that nothing shakes me, and all I dream of is to soften from numbness. Yesterday when I woke up, the sun fell to the ground and rolled away. Flowers beheaded themselves. All that's left alive here is me, and I barely feel like living. From depression is a shadow living inside me. Oh, hey Sally, I hope this helps, sweetheart. Yes, Doris and everybody else, this is my only ASMR account. I do have a book account, and I have an old Sweetie Bear account. But anything that says Crazy Bear, that's not this one, and no numbers, nothing. This is my only ASMR account. Hi Nat, hey baby girl. Why are you so unkind to me? My body cries. 'Cause you don't look like them, I tell her. That one's sad. You are waiting for someone who's not coming back. Meaning you are living your life hoping that someone will realize they can't live theirs without you. Who said that? I think Nat. I saw it at the corner of my eye. No, Aiden, just reading, sweetheart. It's not even my normal night. But if I can go on tomorrow, I do have something going on tomorrow. If I'm back in time, we'll be doing normal ASMR. So, hopefully I can get back. Hi, Gal, stay sweet pea. A lot of times we're angry at other people for not doing what we should have done ourselves. Why did you leave a door hanging between my legs? You were lazy. Did you forget, or did you purposely leave me unfinished? Conversations with God. Thank you, Tim. I tried to put it right here, but thank you, Jen. Why did I say Jen? T. Thank you. We still have like 2 more hours that I have to be on. Not Not that it's a big deal, I'm just so tired. But I really wanted to make it to the 20-hour mark for my competition. Even though I'm not gonna even make it, but I was like, still want to make it to the 20-hour, just something like a goal in my head. I can do it. I can do it. They did not tell me it would hurt like this. No one warned me about the heartbreak we experience with friends. Where are the albums, I thought. There were no songs sung for it. I could not find the ballads or read the books dedicated to writing the grief we fall into when friends leave. It is the type of heartache that does not hit you like a tsunami. It's a slow cancer, the kind that does not show up for months, has no visible signs, is an ache here and a headache here, but manageable. Cancer or tsunami, all of it is the same. A friend or a lover. A loss is a loss is a loss. I wonder if I do this differently. Hold on. Oops. Not approved, okay. What if I just say send? Okay. I don't know if that'll help or not. Okay. Where were we? I hear 1,000 kind words about me. It makes no difference. Yet I hear one insult and all the confidence shatters. That's so true. Is anybody else like that? You can hear a million nice things and one mean thing, and do you remember that one mean thing? Why do we do that? Home. Breaking my teeth. Facts. It began as a typical Thursday, from what I could recall. Sunlight kissed my eyelids. Good morning. I remember it exactly, climbing out of bed, making coffee to the sound of children playing outside, putting music on, loading the dishwasher. I remember placing flowers in a vase in the middle of the kitchen table. Give me a second. Where were we? My tummy. I have this major tickle in my throat. totally put the flowers in the vase. Only when my apartment was spotless did I step into the bathtub, wash yesterday out of my hair. I decorated myself like the walls of my home were decorated, with frames, bookshelves of photos. I hung a necklace around my neck. I hooked earrings in. I applied lipstick like paint. I swept my hair back. Just your typical Thursday. We end up at a get-together with friends. At the end, you asked if I needed a ride home, and I said yes, because our dads worked at the same company, and you'd been at my place for dinner many times. But I should have known when you began to confuse kind conversation with flirtation, when you told me to let my hair down, when instead of driving me home toward the bright intersection of lights and life, you took a left to the road that led nowhere. I asked where we were going. You asked if I was afraid. My voice threw itself over the edge of my throat, landed in the bottom of my belly, and hid for months all the different parts in me. Turned the lights off, shut the blinds, locked the doors, while I hid back of some upstairs closet of my mind. As someone broke the windows, you kicked the front door in, you took everything, and then when someone took me, it was you who drove into me with a fork and a knife, eyes glinting with starvation like you hadn't eaten in weeks. I was 110 pounds of fresh meat. You skinned and gutted with your fingers like you were scraping the inside of a cantaloupe clean. As I screamed for my mother, you nailed my wrist to the ground and turned my breasts into bruised fruit. This home is empty now. No gas, no electricity, no running water. The food is rotten from head to foot. I'm layered in dust and fruit flies, webs, bugs. Someone call the plumber. My stomach is backed up. I've been vomiting since Call the electrician. My eyes won't light up. All the cleaners to watch me up and hang me to dry. When you broke into my home, it never felt like mine again. It never let a lover in without getting sick. I lose sleep after the first date. I lose my appetite, become more bone and less skin. I forget to breathe. Every night my bedroom becomes my psych ward, where panic attacks turn men into doctors to keep me calm. Every lover who touches me feels like you. Their fingers, your mouth, you, until you're not the ones on top anymore. It's you. And I'm so tired of doing things your way. It isn't working. I've spent years trying to figure out how I could have stopped it. But the sun cannot stop the storm from coming. The tree cannot stop the axe. I cannot blame myself for having a hole the size of your manhood in my chest anymore. It's too heavy to carry your guilt. I'm settling it down. I'm tired of decorating this place with your shame as if it belongs to me. This is too much to walk around with. What your hands have done, if it is not my hands that have done it. The truth comes to me suddenly, after years of rain. The truth comes in like sunlight, pouring through an open window. It takes a long time to get here, but it all comes full circle. It takes a broken person to come searching for meaning between my legs. It takes a complete, whole, perfectly designed person to survive it. It takes monsters to steal souls and fighters to reclaim them. This home is what I came into in this world with. This home, this first home, will be the last home. You cannot take it. There is no space for you. No welcome mat. I don't know if you guys understood what that was about, but that was really deep, and I hope nobody ever had to experience that in their life. That's something really, really hard. No, I'm just reading these out of here, but that's something that some people in here may have had to deal with that, and they'll know what it was about if they had to experience something like that in their life. But that was kind of hard to read, I guess. I'm so glad that I'm not doing ASMR tonight, baby. No, me too, Tilly. Alright, let's see. When snow falls, I long for grass. When grass grows, I walk all over it. When leaves change color, I beg for flowers. When flowers bloom, I pick them from the unappreciative. Let's just read a few more from this one, then we can move on to the other book. I do like this one more than that new one I got today. My eyes make mirrors out of every reflective surface they pass, searching for something beautiful. I'm not taking this music right now, though. Hold on. Let's see. What am I on? Always listen to this one. Let's go to that one. My head is pounding. Okay, let's just start a new one. This place makes me the kind of exhausted that has nothing to do with sleep and everything to do with the people around me. Let me rewind that. You must see no worth in yourself if you find me worthless after you've touched me, as if your hands on my body magnify you and reduce me to nothing. Worth is not something we transfer. You do not just wake up and become the butterfly. Growth is a process. Very true. The way you speak of yourself, the way you degrade yourself into smallness is abuse. Somewhere along the way, I lost the self-love and became my greatest enemy. I thought I'd seen the devil before, and the uncles who touched us as children, the mobs that burned our city to the ground. But I'd never seen someone as hungry for my flesh as I was. I peeled my skin off just to feel awake, wore it inside out, sprinkled it with salt to punish myself. Turmoil clotted my nerves. My blood curdled. I even tried to bury myself alive. recoiled. You have already rotted, it said. There is nothing left for me to do. From self-hate. Let's see, I'll read one more from this book. Is this the beginning of it? Yeah, okay. Your legs buckle like a tired horse running for safety. Drag them by the hips and move faster. You do not have the privilege to rest. In a country that wants to spit you out, you have to keep going and going and going until you reach the water. Hand over everything in your name for a ticket onto the boat. Next to 100 others like you, packed like sardines. You tell the woman beside you, this boat is not strong enough to carry this much sorrow to ashore. What does it matter, she says, if drowning is easier than staying? How many people has this water drunk up? Is it all one long cemetery, bodies buried without a country? Perhaps the sea is your country, perhaps the boat sinks, because it's the only place that it will take you. I guess that's like people leaving their countries. Kind of, I don't know. Hold on, let me grab this. Alright, let's just read a few from here. Is time going really, really slow? I am 50 shades of who I once was. Always black lace underwear. I am low-cut tops. No bras with bodysuits. Bare butt on the beach. I am toes curled and painted pink. I am nails long with little white cloud. I am peaches tattooed on my shoulder. I am soft. I am dark. I am mad. I am wild. I am still in love with everyone I've ever been in love with. I tell the sun I love her, and in return, she gives me freckles under my eyes, tans on my shoulders, streaks in my hair, warms my chest, and tells my soul that life is worth living. I keep shouting who I am to the world. The echo screams back, whoever you want to be. I like that. What I'm learning is that I can control no one, but I can set intentions, ask for healing, bring love to the center. I can tell myself I have been worthy all along. That's right. I pluck one gray hair every day, throw it in the sink. It disappears like its job is done, taunting me since 22. Hey Kayla, hi guys. I'm just reading. I wanted to try to make it to my 17, 18, so I need like 2.5 hours to make it to my 20-hour mark for the week. But I'm I don't know, might switch to guided meditation instead. I didn't know at first, but then in a full room, You looked at me to see if I was laughing. I didn't know at first, but then my cheeks kept hurting from smiling at you. I didn't know at first, but then your eyes seeped past my eyeline, made their way into my soul. I didn't know at first, but then I knew that this was me falling in love with you. I know it sounds ridiculous, but your hair flops different now, and I can tell you she bought you a new body wash. I know it sounds ridiculous, but sometimes I think about the alternate universe where we ended up together, and I still can't get you to go to therapy. I know you loved me, but I wasn't what you wanted. I know you loved me, but you chose her instead. I miss the feeling of trust, with eyes closed. No fear of falling. I miss floating with you, weightlessness, no doubt and forever. I just want to wax your eyebrows, talk about Shrek the musical, make out on a picnic blanket, just first base shit. I'll get grass in my hair and you'll pick it out. I just want to make you a cake 'cause it's Monday, paint your nails black, tell you secrets that I don't need to keep anymore. I want to do fun shit, roll down a hill, cry laughing. You'll get grass in your hair and I'll pick it out. I just want to kiss you, or anybody, but mainly you. Trace your lip lines with my fingers. Use lots of tongue, but not too sloppy. Okay, kind of sloppy. Would you hold my hand, even if it's sweaty? Would you say you missed me, even if you didn't? I like the first one. I'm still in love with, oh yeah, we read that one, okay. I'll read two more. Today I opened a box of your jewelry. Somehow the inside still smells like Chanel No. 5. It's more than a scent. It's a memory of hugs and kisses on cheeks. Endless laughter in Spanish that danced in my ears. Made me yearn for Bella in the warmth of your backyard swimming pool. I never did ask why you loved elephants so much, but a long gray trunk still brings me a smile. Now sometimes a tear. I never did ask how you loved our family so much, with all of its twisted branches, occasional thorns. You were always the reddest rose. It was the heaviest thing to watch your petals fall. As I write this, my tears can't help but pour, because the holidays are so much harder when you're not here. Dear Mama, Nana, sorry. I like that. Whew. This one is Healing is a Gift. Kayla, sweetheart, thank you for the singing frogs. You're in tears. I thought that one about, I can't say the word, but obviously the girl got our word forced into acts that she didn't want to do. That one kind of is sitting heavy on me, if that makes sense. I mean, nothing like that happened. I just know that happens. That one was harsh. When everything around you is falling apart, remind yourself that hope is a magical place where all impossible dreams stop being impossible, where all good powers belong naturally to you, where love, self-confidence, and peace call your name out loud. When everything around you is falling apart, remind yourself that you can find refuge and hope in that magical place. These pages stick together so bad. Where you can go without a car or a passport. When everything around you is falling apart, remind yourself that for moving on, all you need is hope, and hope is the name of a pure heart. Make a promise. When pain bites your heart, make a promise. Today, I want to be positive with each person I encounter, and the snake of pain will slither away. When depression swallows small pieces of your heart, make a promise. Today, I want to create something beautiful, a poem, a song, a cake, or at least I'll make a baby smile at me. Today, I will create something beautiful. In this world, I will not go down the road of depression. I will not let myself be fooled. I will not fall into the trap of despair and depression. And the monster of depression will pop like a balloon. When dark thoughts grind your heart, make a promise. Today, I want to be kind to myself. I will make hot cocoa and stay in bed. I will listen to a concert. I will read a meaningful book. I'll write in my daily journal. I'll take a walk in the park. I'll admire all the little kids playing without worries. I will take their smiles with me like some invisible band-aid. My heart will need them. I will say a prayer all the way back home. I will say over and over again until my heart rises from the ashes. I will think of all the people who helped me overcome my life's obstacles. I will say thank you to them. Maybe gratitude can take the shape of a bird, fly quickly to them. On my way home, I will buy 2 bunches of tulips, one for me and one for my old neighbor, who can reject a symbol of innocence. Today I will be kind to myself. I will surround myself with positivity, peace, patience, love, beauty. Today I will be kind to myself. I will not make room for dark thoughts. I will be meek and kind, and the vampire of dark thoughts will vanish like a fictional character from a sad story. Hold on. I have a few teenagers here. I can hear them. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Thank you, BJ. God dang it. Forgot to get man damn debit card back. Okay, this one's for you women. Dear women, dear woman, if you want to heal your broken heart, you must begin a new life with new thoughts, a new heart. Start your healing journey with my friendly reminder: don't beg for love. Love comes as a gift. That one just hits too hard. There were days when I was sitting all alone in my room. I used to remember all my past faults. I cried for hours. Sometimes I wondered, how is it possible for a heart to store so much suffering? I raised my head and I looked through the window to the furthest part of the horizon. If I died tonight, I wish I could have loved more. I wish I could have been a living love poem in all my life's contexts. At least my trace of love would have an impact on someone. I would have never lived in vain, I thought. Then a glimmer of hope ignited in my heart. Your time hasn't come to an end. You must fight to rise again, to heal your hidden wounds, to gather wisdom, to live in love with all your heart. Your time has not come to an end. I like that one. Let's see if there's one that pops out. Okay, this one's overcoming depression. Nobody knew about my battles with depression. Nobody knew how much I fought in the depths of my heart. Nobody knew that each tear added a new layer of sadness. Nobody knew how much I wanted to see a shimmer of light. I never thought that so much pain could fit inside my little heart. There were days when I didn't talk with anyone. The words I wished I could say were dead on my lips. All my hopes crawled into hibernation. My heart was dissolved into sadness. But one day I said to myself, I can't continue living at the bottom of this ocean. I have to come out. I am drowned in darkness and depression. I have become what I think. I have to come out of my depression. I am at my limit. Yet I know and I believe that my heart is precious. It has beautiful things to offer. I must fight constructively for my heart. I harmed myself too much this time to heal and believe in myself. Depression cannot define me. I am the only one who can define myself. I have to fight. One day I will look back and say, I overcame depression, and all my victorious cost me tears, drop by drop, hour after hour, day by day. I fought and I fought, but eventually I won. I turned depression into true self-love. I like that one too. Let's read a couple out of Pillow Thoughts, and then we'll do some guided meditation. How about that? I love guided meditation. The Pillow Thoughts is so far my favorite poetry book. So if you like poetry, I highly suggest this one. The one that is coming, I think tomorrow, is called Homebody. And I've read a few from finding them online, and it looks amazing too. So let's see. We can read a couple out of my exotic poems, and I can just make sure they're not naughty. Because not all of them are. Alright, let's see. If you are dreaming of someone, if you are in love, these are the chapters. If you are heartbroken, if you are lonely, if you're sad, are you missing someone? Do you need encouragement? If you are soul searching, or if you need a reason to stay, or just some that are for you. Let's see, let's read a couple out of each, 1 through 23. This is me. I am the eye of the storm. My heart is a little broken, but if you want me, I am yours. I'm in awe of even the way you walk, and yet you walk right past me. Let's see. There is a mulberry tree and a park bench. I sit with a flower in my lap and watch as you pretend not to notice me. Some days you sit next to me on the park bench and you inch a little closer, but we both blush at the chance of meeting again. But here we are on the park bench with the mulberry tree, all because you did was notice me. Often I wonder what it may take for someone's heart to grow cold. And I think perhaps the reason is because their heart was left out in the rain. Also, so on rainy days I struggle because I still don't know how to convince you that you will be outside in the storm with an umbrella just big enough to cover your heart. Let's see the next chapter. If you are in love, these are for you. You remind me of home, of all the simple things in life, the light and the love and the reasons I am not alone. You remind me of hope in the sea and the sky, every hug and kiss from your lips to your thighs. I have flown around the world and meet no one like you, because you are all the things I keep coming back to. Love is not always roses and honey and tea. Sometimes it's difficult being you, and sometimes it's difficult being me. And in the night, if we're restless and our love struggles to make sense, know that I will fight for us because I love you and I know that you love me. I'm going to highlight that one. Love is hard. A lot of people give up on it easily. I like that one a lot. They don't say fall in love with writers because of their poems. Wait, they say don't fall in love with writers because of their poems are messy and their letters are empty words dressed up to look pretty. But I say fall in love with me because underneath the mess and in between the lines is a heart too, full of love that would follow you to any city. Darling, kiss me like you need me to feel safe, because my lips want to know all the places you have been hurt, so they can take all the pain, drift away. I like that one too. Okay, let's see what the next chapter is. If you are heartbroken, these are for you. I tried to stop loving you, so I built walls around my heart. I found other names to whisper at night, but you carved yourself into my veins, whether you meant to or not. And sometimes I wonder if you remember the way we looked at each other, or maybe you just forgot. All your senses are heightened when you are heartbroken. You hear things more clearly because it's better than listening to the drum of your heart. You feel the sun and the air on your skin because you are trying to feel things instead of shutting down. You smell their perfume everywhere. You still feel their fingers as though they were knotted through yours, and it makes you cry. That's what happens when your heart breaks. You tell yourself, no one will ever be allowed inside again. But then someone comes along with light in their eyes, and suddenly your heart goes to war with your head. I like that one. How does loneliness, I read that one a bunch. I fall a little in love with people who feel so alone, till the crowd falls away and they see you standing there, waiting like you promised, and then suddenly they realize they're not. I get jealous even when people aren't mine, because others are reckless with their hearts and forget to be kind. I understand why people take flight from bridges. I understand why a girl holds a blade to her wrists. I understand why a grown man cries, counting all his lists. I wish for the world to understand is that in these fragile moments, patience and love are needed most. You promised you would never take a road that I could not follow. Yet here we are. I'm crying on the bathroom floor, and you have taken a road I cannot follow. If I had a list of all the things that still make me cry some days, you would be at the end, and the others the very start. That's hard. Harsh. Sometimes sadness does not have a source. There is no immediate solution, no escape plan from its crutches. Instead, you learn to go inside, as though sadness is an old friend who needs a gentle hug, nudge in the right direction. You take up all the space in my heart, and when you're not here, I'm jealous of the sheets that hold you, because I am kept awake by the distance that keeps us apart. But when I'm with you, I can barely express how much I care. So let's stay in bed all day. Thank you so much, Shane and Kristen. Let's stay in bed all day. I'll play with your hair. We can share every innocent dream and talk about all of our fears. I will run my hands across your thighs, to your hips, will kiss your forehead, and your knuckles, your lips. Just tell me softly that to love me, because when you said my name, I swear my heart was never the same. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Beautiful, beautiful. If you are soul searching, hi Joyful. How are you, Pumpkin? You guys go check out Joyful's new glass berry video and give it a like if you can. She's amazing. Why are all the flowers gone? I've looked for them everywhere, in the garden, in the street, in my bedroom, and behind Grandma's chair, but the flowers are nowhere to be seen. Why are all the flowers gone? Have we done something wrong? Do we no longer act on what we mean? Do we no longer care enough to write about flowers in our songs? Why are all the flowers gone? Good. It's hard to know what to say to someone who feels so lost. So I'll stand here for you, in the wind and the rain, and I'll be the lighthouse you need. Take my hand and breathe again, and I will guide you home. I like that one too. We are built on a foundation of what love is supposed to be. But today I need to tell you something about who I am and who I'm meant to be. And I know you might feel angry or maybe even sad, but just remember the day I was born. You promised to always love me. This is no longer a war I wish to wage between my head and my heart. I need to come out and break free of this cage. Sometimes I'm a rainstorm, sometimes I'm a drought. There's no in between, and I'm begging you to notice. I'm begging you to care. But if I have to keep hiding, then life becomes unfair. Oh, that's a really good one. If you have like a member of the LGBT community, I like that. If you have need a reason to stay, there you are, with all your little insecurities, flaws. You push people away because it's simpler, it's easier. Secrets in your veins, hidden years in your eyes. Please don't be afraid. I know what you are. It's written under your skin. 3 little words. You mean everything. By existing, you are planting softness in the soil that has turned hard. There is no need to surrender your existence. You are doing just fine by even existing at all. Some days you are raw and things fall apart. When you look in the mirror, you see an enemy, someone you hate with all your heart. But this is not how they see you. When they look back at you, they see an entire universe, and you are a body of art. You are a map of galaxies. You are every flower, lovely from the start. So when recovery seems far away, and no one understands, when life cannot get any worse, and you would rather cry all day, know you are wanted and loved. I cannot survive. Yes, you can. You're needed. So please, choose to be alive. Make a list. Write down the most important things. I will give you the first. You. I like that. Why do I keep grabbing that broken one? I like that. Some days will always be harder than others. Be patient with yourself. You have won so many battles, but the war will take time. You can be 17 or 78 and still make mistakes. Try not to punish yourself too much over them. You will compare yourself to others. Everyone does it. But try to remember, someone compares themselves to you too. Be kinder to the thoughts in your head. You are thinking them for a reason. There will always be that person who gave you your whole heart you gave your whole heart to, and it still wasn't enough for them. But you will always be enough for yourself. And when all is said and done, that's the person who lives your life. There's the person you have to impress. Be a friend to yourself, not an enemy. It's kind of hard sometimes, huh? Be kind to yourself the way you would be to someone you love. You weren't always like this, were you? Once vibrant, full of life, and all it takes is too many lies, a handful of betrayals, a bucket full of hurt, and now suddenly you're wondering how someone could have been so cruel to damage your garden. So today, cover all those lies in soil, plant daisies, and watch them sprout and breathe life. Take a handful of forgiveness and scatter this around too. Then pour a bucket of happiness for good measure. Now take a moment and allow your new garden to grow. Heal yourself. Bring yourself back to life that you have always known. Describe her, they said. So I tried to think of all the things I could say about you, like the color of your hair and the freckles on your back, how you collect notebooks in your spare time, the way you sound in the morning from your lips, your curves, your thighs, to the generosity in your heart, the fire in your eyes. But when I think about it, I couldn't quite describe you the way you deserve to be described, because the moment you looked at me, I loved you more than I will ever be able to imagine. Oh, good. All right, let's read one more, and then I'm going to read something out of the other ones, if they're not too rated R. She has hair that reminds me of the sun. Sometimes when I kiss her, it feels like the earth is moving, and I am moving with it. She has green eyes that are sometimes light and dark, depending on the time of day. She smiles like she knows what you're thinking. Her skin feels soft, but rough across the top of her hands. Rough across the top of her hands. Her fingers knot through mine in the middle of the night. She smells like dusk in the thunderstorm, I'm not sure how she looks so beautiful in the mornings, but she does. She has freckles in places that make her body look like the sky, and they are her stars. And even if my soul knew hers in 1,000 different lifetimes, I'm sure I would fall in love with her in each one. I love that. I want someone to say that to me. Okay, let's see if we can read from this or not. Get a little lip oil. Okay. Let's see if maybe just running through it to see if there's any certain words that I can't say. Let's try this one. A sweet and sticky melted dream, chocolate dripping liquid cream, between our tongues around our teeth, forward lunge, a grab beneath. The lights go out, dancing lips, the movie flicks, her hair she flips. Direct and pressed, our lips are locked, our mouths are merged, his head is cocked. The taste we share is beyond compare. Liquid love, swirl and dare. Memorizing your body like it was my own, knowing the contours and all of your zones. I know what you want. I know how to find the fantasies you're hiding are buried deep inside. Probing anticipation, locating your spots, the place that drives you crazy, the ones you get hot. Fingers so devious, on a mission to explore. The way your body is arching lets me know that you want more. Pulling and tugging, I want to get in, slipping and sliding against your naked skin. I completely understand from all of your cues, without even speaking. I know what to do. You swell with desire. Your body opens wide, connecting your soul. There's nothing left to hide. Freshly pleasured, messed up hair, free and flowing without a care. Calming sighs that hypnotize, residue of lust drips down her thighs. Sly, sexy eye peers past stray locks. Look of hunger, gazing towards his dock. Again she says, I'm ready for more. Flipping over, and locking the door. When the forbidden is hidden, the urges are so strong. Those places and things that people say were so wrong, we want them, we crave them. And when they are within reach, we salivate and penetrate, diving into the juicy peach, the added excitement of crossing the line where limits are set and normal is defined. Make the pleasure and conquest that much more sweet. The explosion comes quicker, the intensity more complete. With barely a touch, the spring is sprung. With hardly a movement, with a slip of the tongue, it is conquered, it is taken, all mores forsaken. The guilt is gone, the prize is won, where all that is forbidden is now undone. Hi guys. I don't have 18 plus turned on, so I'm trying to be careful of some of these poems. Curvaceous, creamy orbs of delight, dangling deliciously in the night, grabbing warmth in each of his hands, subscumbing to each and every demand. Take me, ache me, free my soul, fill me up in every hole, merging, surging, linked as one, slip and slide with tangled tongues, rigid, throbbing, torch of lust, consumed with passion, wielding thrust. Yes, cinnamon rolls. Yeah. No, I want cinnamon rolls. Just kidding. Ignited waves or flushed desire, arouse and accumulate, but never tire. Open and waiting, she guides him in. The taste of nirvana makes his head spin. Eyes are glazed, their bodies surrender. Breathless exchange, passionate and tender. Her hair in his hands, when he takes command. His pleasure in her pocket, as she springs his sprocket. Her will and his power, free to devour. His love in her heart will not come apart. Fulfilled and feeling, absolutely willing. Round mound, let's skip that one. Slippery and thrilling, pleased with ease that began with a squeeze. Warm grip, slip through my lips, hips hover, slide under fingertips, mounted muscle, melted mind, leaving all my thoughts behind. Caressed and rest, erotic guest, smoking, skip that word, final test, fatal blow, sucking slow, flicking fast, make it last. Take the taste to tantalize, fall, surrender, hypnotized. Watch my eyes, welcoming your surprise. I'm gonna skip the last word too. It's hard because you don't realize until you get to certain words. Let's see. Okay, this should be okay. Sparkling eyes, phantom size, pair of thighs, ties, sparkling eyes. Realize the bonding ties dominate, take your fate, make you wait, agitate, tormented state, endure, make you stir, torture, clear and pure, contour, the edge of lure, subscum, buzz and hum, let you come, some yum, pluck your plum. Some words I'm not sure. Oh, here's Erica's favorite poem. I definitely have to skip that one. Can't read that one. Man, some of these are more for Friday night. Okay, we'll skip this book. I won't let me, I already tried. But I do read these on Friday nights. Because Fridays are my 18 plus life. So let's just see if there's a couple more. Pinned against the wall by the hair, I hold in one hand, the wrist I hold in the other. You punch and slap as if a black eye or sting on my cheek will in any way change the outcome of what I have planned. You will always lose the struggle that you invited with your need, yet you always win. Is it lust sparking that fire in you, lover? The flame that lights up your face and resonates your eyes? No matter what I choose to feed your hunger, of course, she replied, with a smile like fireworks exploding, but even more, it's the trust. Her body vibrates from the low rumble of his breathing, his walking growl that she calls it, and she pushes herself even deeper into his hold. His arms tighten around her, an involuntary, sorry, I have a mosquito hawk in here, an involuntary need to keep her safe and near, and she releases a gasp, a sigh, and then a smile from all the comfort of it all. The anticipation of impact that feeds the desires and expectations of the yous that is you and me thrives on certain uncertainties to be delivered when we're together, achieve arrival at the event horizon, but more, when we're together, achieve arrival at the event horizon, but more, they're awful, sorry, that I caught him. Hey, Nick. Let's read this one. A collar of pearls. This one is one of my favorites. It's Make Me Take It From You The other one is okay, but it's a lot raunchier. This one's more sexy, I think. This one's called A Collar of Pearls. She was struggling to reach the zipper when his hand slid to her waist, cinching her gown into place and slowly confining her form with a tug. Beautiful she was, slapped in red silk and fiery tresses, resting his chin on her shoulder from behind. He gazed at their reflection, then surprised her, extending his open hand. Her eyes glided down his arm, past his cuff and link, to a sparkling gift, a pearl necklace. Before you may wear this, he told her, you need to let it become what it truly is. She turned to look up at him, his tuxedo darkest black, tie hanging like a cavalier banner on a field of crisp white cotton. She knelt before him and unzipped his trousers. Taking something in her hand, she wrapped the pearls around his... Okay, let's skip this one. Okay, maybe I can't go there. I was trying to read it, but I can't. I'm like, if it was 18 plus, I totally would. But I don't know if it was in here. And I just said this one wasn't as bad. I forgot about some of them. Okay. I did. I'm sorry. She was like, read it. I know we tried already to try to switch it to 18 plus, but it won't let me in the middle of a live, which sucks. But we don't want to ruin our little ones. Ritual. Bubbly, they call her. The cute blonde with the angelic laugh. How's that new puppy? Water cooler chit-chat. Even the copier guy treated her like she might break. They all saw only what they wanted to see, her grace. Surfaced, not scratched, pristine, like a new penny. It was nothing sort of unpredictable that the two of them would share something so primal. But she noticed him, noticing her, looking right into her dark soul, exposing her only, and quietly to himself, the man with the rough edges in nice suits. They exchanged hungry, covert glances for weeks. The only one who looked at her like she was lunch and dessert. She wanted to be on his menu. Yeah. She longed to be, as the others passed by, oblivious to her needs, her twisted offerings. He knew. Oh, somehow he knew. So when Friday came and the lights were turning down, she was on her way out at last, when she summoned up her breath, held it firm as she opened his office door, finding him lost in thought, of which there was no real need. He sat back, knowing smile of his. Oh, what a bad man, he didn't say that, he was for understanding her, and spoke not a word as she unbuckled his belt, tugging his pants open to his greedy thing, then turning so his hands could rise up her dress around her waist. Yep, we're gonna have to cancel this poem too. Maybe they're good at the beginning, they're not as bad, and they get worse. Nope, because the first one is F me with a word, she said, one perfect word. F me with your mind, she said. Okay, let's see if we can read this one. Like a blonde bruise, you're pretty today. She went from smiling to staring at the floor in record time. Compliments never sit well with the ones who long for them the most. Vanity wrapped up in a tortilla of insecurities, each bite leaving a bitter taste. More lime juice next time, maybe. He placed a finger under her chin, lifting her eyes so that they would meet, pretty like a blonde bruise. Her smile returned, comfortable with the decision, the clarification. She took his hand, kissing his palm, like a battlefield prayer, the blessing of a weapon. Creativity is sexy. Come add some pretty to me. That one was good. Big pimpins in here. Okay, I have some I wrote, and this one's highlighted, so hopefully I can read it. Oh yeah, this one was my favorite. I already remember it. Get ready, ladies. Say it, sir. Please say the magic word. You haven't earned them yet, kitten. His hands so tight on her hips, there would be a purple reminder of it tomorrow. His thrusting so deep, her hands were knotted in the folds of the sheets, pulling her face into the bed. Please, sir, she pleaded again. Say the magic words. Show me you deserve them by gripping me like it's a greedy little fist. Then maybe I will say it. She squeezed with all her might, biting down on a mouthful of cotton as he plunged deeper, making her want to finish so bad. She growled like a caged animal. I fucking hate you. Her muffled response. That's what I wanted to hear, he growled and returned, crashing his load into her. Now, kitten, you may finish for me. Who's got the buzzing thing on now? This is it, Nick. Make me take it from you. Alright, here's some I have wrote down. Okay, I don't remember. I'm just scribbling in here. Those clothes are in the ways of these hands, touching that skin and releasing that sigh back into the air as those eyes slowly roll back into that stillness. You, the one that carries my heart and holds my hand, come closer, pull me in, take each step with me as we begin to sway in the love we hold together. The slightest embrace of your soft skin kissing mine sets me on fire, only to be fanned by a sudden breath from your heart spilling over me, with an unsuspecting urge to let go, and the touch of you. Oh, the touch of your tongue, edge like a razor cuts me down, my eyes giving in, giving you all of me as I sink into the softest pool of silk, drowning in your every desire. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if I can read this one. It's kind of funny. It kind of goes with our ASMR. You and I in pillow talk. I know almost to the minute how long it's been since I last awoke. Face between your shoulders, kissing the spot where X marks the spot that makes you purr like a kitten. Your perfume of sleep and sex is only worn for me, though sometimes you wear it all day long just to let others know what contentment smells like, and how is it that your flesh always tastes of salt and honey, making me lick my lips after each mouthful of you. I think we need some more pillow talk. Another spicy poem. I will hold your breath. Whisper I need you into my ear. I will hold your breath. Look into my eyes and sigh. I will hold your breath. I don't think that's probably the comment you wanted. Place your mouth gently against mine. I will hold your breath. Kiss my shoulder as I bring you near. I will hold your breath. Rake your fingers across to my chest. I will hold my breath. Moan like heaven is breaking. I will hold your breath. Cry from your grandeur revealed. I will hold your breath. Oh, I see another one that's highlighted back here. Oh, I don't know if I can read this or not. Let me see. As long as it doesn't say certain words. Okay, I think I can. Who does this belong to? Somehow they arrived at this point, their bodies aching to merge further, limbs twisted together. Her sweat-soaked hair stuck to the side of his face as she nuzzled deep into his neck, his hand gently placed between her breasts to feel her still pounding heart. Who does this belong to? He asked as he pushed his hand firmly against her flesh. With a whisper of relief, she responded, "It belongs to you, Daddy." Yeah, Grandma, you're just in time for spicy night. Grandma's just in time. Did you fart, Jane? Is that what that means? Your aspect whisper. Oh, Lord. Oh, yay. Yeah. No, it was a whisper of relief. Lord, what am I going to do with you, Shane? Anything. So what are you needing today? He asked. Want anything special? Do I want anything special? She replied. No negotiations. Surprise me with anything. She was bent over a large butcher's block, wrist tightly bound to its legs, the edges biting into her soft flesh, legs spread wide open, tied with her toes just off to the floor. She watched as he practiced several times on the counter to entice and frighten her. It worked. She was trembling. A riding crook blindfold of bowl of ice, followed by the sound of his belt sliding loose of his jeans, the blindfold removing any last hope of foretelling. She waited and waited, and then suddenly it began, searing pain and surprise, as he shoved the first ice cube in her peach. It's a fruit salad. It's a fruit salad. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I forget. I don't read it. That's like the last word. Gengrude. Wonder if I can read this or not. Oh yeah, we already tried to and we couldn't read it. Let's see if we can do this one or not. The stall. She had been thinking and dreaming all day of him. Distracting his words are little traces of desire. I'm changing words, sorry. Residual thunderclaps, her mind and body waiting a full-on storm. She finally succumbed to the need. That cat is back. We don't have a cat. Do you hear it? Sad. Come in. Do you hear that? The kids are freaking out now. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm talking to a ghost. I have a house full of teenagers and there's a cat outside meowing and they are all wanting to go get it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Her mind and body wanting a full-on storm. She finally succumbed to the need, checking every stall for occupants. She was alone with her desires. Clawing hands lifted her skirt. No time for pleasantries. Fingers sliding in and taking her attention. She didn't hear the creak of the door. He shoved her face against the cold metal. She moved, reactionary, placing a foot on the porcelain. He grabbed her peach to spread and receive him. She knew he would find her. Longed for this moment, his breath hot on her neck, him thrusting in hand. Her breathy grunts echoed, his rang in her ear. He exploded inside, and he held her up as his knees buckled. He spun her around with a finishing kiss. Nice to finally meet you, he said. And I can't say what she said. I can't say what she said. Oh, that was called The Stall. goddess. He was leaning up against a pole in the dungeons, arms crossed and dressed for battle, wanting to watch her work. No, work isn't the correct description. That would be like saying waves work. To pound the rocks into the sand on the seashore on some long forgotten island. Her dance doesn't take work. It just flows with its own rhythm. She slid up next to him, looking like an evil gypsy in her corset flowing skirt. When you wear those leather pants, it makes me more dangerous, she laughed. Lucky for him, he replied with a grin. Music was pulsing in the air as she secured her willing victim by the wrists to the rack. She pulled out his peach with a tug of his hips, like a marksman loading a clay pigeon into the launch, prepping the target before taking aim and silently saying pull. She always entered her own trance, letting the sounds wash over her, pulling forth her unique brand of sadism. He liked being part of it by osmosis, something she responded to well. Energy creating energy, vision and reaction from crash of sorts, working the boy with her floggers, warming him up. The dance started, her dance. When she advanced the paddle, then the dragon tail, that's when it truly began. Her demons came out to exorcise his. This willing victim, this leather beast, liked to bite flesh. And he cried out several times, freak, oh freak. I can't say what he said. He said, freak, oh freak. Sorry. Why is that the first thing that came to my mind? Okay. F-O-F. I guess better. But she just continued, bowing like a conquering hero, returning from a strange land with gifts plundered for one on the throne, a single tail in each hand when she decided to move the coming apocalypse up by a day or two. With graceful arcs, the tails signaled on their prey. The boy flinched and danced on the tips of his toes, shuffling weight back and forth. Oh God, he cried out, and then the world stopped. I didn't like that one so much. Oh, there's more. She walked up behind him, jerking his head back, and with deliberate clarity her words rang through the din. There is no God here, only a goddess. Her laughter bubbled out and pulled her back into her space. He was just along for the ride. After all, it was the boy who paid for the ticket. Yeah, that one wasn't my favorite. She surveyed the room like a panther, looking for the weakest gazelle. No bird, I can't read this. Okay, wait, maybe this one. No kitten, leave them on. She came through the door like a blonde tornado. Some days it was all she could do to hold herself together past the threshold, and she already had one pump in her hand, and she looked up and saw him there. He had a serene look, the one that just said, "Let me take your troubles away for your day." It made her melt. He could be so gentle. It was just his way most of the time, until he wasn't. And she noticed she needed that too. He knelt down with one hand on her hip so steadily. He removed the other pump, shoes dangling from his fingers. He took her by the hand and led her to the bedroom. He motioned her to sit on the end of the bed while he went and started a bath. She was reaching up to pull all the pins from her hair when his hand stopped her with a grip of her wrists. He placed his hands on her shoulders, pulling her up against him. He smelled so sweet, sweat, cologne, her face nuzzling deep into his shoulder. He reached around and unzipped her tight black skirt, letting it drop to the floor with no ceremony. Then nimble fingers worked loose every one of the tiny buttons on her blouse. Another plop on the floor, sliding the tips of his fingers under the straps of her bra. She let out a sigh, hands one at a time caressing her shoulders as he worked the lace off her breasts. God, how she loved when he did that. Made her feel dirty and adored at the same time. Oh, let's skip that sentence. And that one. Okay. When his hands finally slid down her hips to catch on the edges of her panties, he looked up at her dark eyes for the longest time in his gaze. Her day did slip away into the blue ocean that reflected her back. And then she was not dressed, exposed, standing before him with nothing left but her dark-rimmed glasses. She moved to take them off, and he took her by her wrist before she could complete the thought. No, kitten, leave them on. He moved to the bathroom to shut off the hot, bubbly water. He had now filled the tub. Returning, she found him not dressed too, yet he was never exposed, placing his hands on her shoulders, a signal to lower herself to her knees. She complied and took something into her hands, ready to swallow it and give her the air she needed to breathe. This is how she let the cares of the day go. Well, one of her ways, being his, I can't say it, can't think of a word, took away her grace and gave it back, sustaining her. So I can say. Oh, okay. Let me do one more. A fist full of you. I've had this itch. Hi, Daniela. Thank you for the roses. Shit, Grandma. Thank you so much. Scared me. Oh, scared me, Grandma. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see if we can do frogs, I guess. And then we'll be done. I love you, Grandma. Okay, fistful of you. I've had this itch all day long. A mental scratch is needed, and a fistful of your hair, nape of neck, hand full of hair, held in a vice that is my fist. You're gasping, igniting in the mind of my loins, the longing for that tug, like reins, your tresses. I control your primal urges, steering you and guiding you, driving us to that place, pulling you towards my soft and my bite. You yield and melt from the pleasure and pain. Thank you, Kelsey. All right, so those were our spicy. Why is it so delayed? Those were our spicy. I forgot Echo's on. On Fridays we read those a lot more. Wait, I can read them. No, don't be sorry. I jump at everything. But so if you like, on Fridays a lot of times we do like more role-playing, fun, spicy, silly ASMR, and then we read some more of those spicier stories. But it is for 18 and plus only. So if you're 18 and older and you like that kind of stuff, follow me maybe. But now we're gonna do some guided meditation and get ready for bed. Hopefully you're not too excited from the stories. I love it too. I love it. Alright, so if you like guided meditation, this is for you. This is for you. Oh, I have more too. Kelsey, go look in my, if you click my face and go to my link tree, I have an Amazon wish list, and you can see the others, and I usually do research on them, but there's 2 other erotic poem books. This one is so far my absolute favorite, Make Me Take It From You. And I do enjoy these, but I can't read them unless it's 18 and plus. The Poetic Act of Seduction. So those are 2 really good ones. Hi, Sugar Mama. So, if you want to find more, you can just, and you can, not for me, but for you to look at. And if you find any good ones, you guys can add things to my Amazon wish list, and I buy them. I try to buy them. Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna wind down a little bit, calm ourselves from. Oh wait, no, you're not you're my baby mama. I'm just slow. Oh, those are from. They have them on Amazon, but FYI, I bought these ones off Shein, and they're the exact same ones as my Amazon one. So just look at Shein and get them for like half the price. Are you a flying mosquito hawk? I don't like those. Thank you, you're welcome. Alright guys, so let's see. We've done like the clearing of mind. Wonder why it's vibrating so bad. I don't know what's touching it. Okay, basic loving kindness. Yes, you are. Dang it. Getting those mosquito hawks like crazy. Come get your friends. They're out of control. They're all partying at my house. Alright, guys. Welcome to this guided meditation session. Please sit comfortably in a quiet space where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Now gently close your eyes and find some length in your spine. Let's take a few deep breaths through the nose. Notice if there's any tension around any part of your body. And if you notice any tension, use your exhalation to let go and relax. Inhale. Exhale. Good. As you start settling down, let's bring to mind someone you like. It could be a good friend, or maybe a partner, or anyone whom it's easy to experience positive feelings. Take a moment to see how you do. How do you feel when you bring that person to mind? Do you have your person in mind? Okay. Now, keeping this person in mind, bring a sincere, good intention to your heart. Repeat that intention or wish mentally. You may be safe. May you have a nice day and week. May you be happy. May you not suffer. Take a moment to check on how you feel now. How these positive feelings impact your mind and your body. And see if you can amplify those positive feelings. Feel them physically in your body, almost as if your whole sense of weight has changed with those positive feelings, making them grow and radiate outwardly. Keeping this person in mind, repeat silently, may you not be harmed. May you prosper and grow happier. May you be free from illness. May those you love be safe. And let's stay here for a few moments, cultivating this quality of loving kindness. May you be happy. May you thrive. May you be free from suffering. Now see if you can direct all these positive feelings towards yourself. Realize that you genuinely wish happiness for yourself and that you deserve to be happy. May I be happy. May I prosper and grow. May I be healthy, and may I be free from pain. Allow yourself to amplify all those positive feelings and to sincerely wish yourself good. Feel how your mind and body fills up with good intentions. And abide there for a few moments, wishing yourself well. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. And if you're able to feel some positive feelings towards yourself, bring a smile to your face. And again, check how you feel in this moment. How does your body feel? Does your mental space feel right now? Let's close this session by taking again a couple deep breaths. Thank you, Russell. And as you do, slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your wrists. Hi, Junior. You may stretch your neck. Let's do that real quick. Oh, that feels good. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. I like the the self-love ones, but I wish I remembered that one that we read the other day. I think it was in here. I don't know if BJ, are you still awake, honey? Do you remember what the name of it was? The one with the sword. I wish we would have highlighted it, because it was so good. I loved it. But we can just the sword and stone. I love you, Grandma. Thank you. Alright, let's do a moonlight meditation. God, a moonlight meditation. It was like a meditation, and in the meditation they took a crystal imaginary sword and hit the I don't know how to describe it, evilness. It was a meditation thing, and it was just really good, really good. Alright, moonlight meditation. Find yourself somewhere comfortable to sit and lie still. Maybe grab some pillows or blankets. Maybe even an eye pillow to block out the light of the rest. Block out the light and rest those eyes. This is a chance for you to relax. Let go, release, and be supported, and guide you to a place of stillness and reflection. Allowing the body to feel supported. Taking a nice, deep breath. This guided practice today will take you on a journey to a place of stillness and calm. Breathing in and out, in and out. With every breath, just feel the gentle rocking and soothing of your breath within your body. Allow the breath to wash over you as you inhale and exhale, feeling a sense of calm wash over you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, like gentle lapping of waves. Breathe in, breathing out. Imagine you are walking along a sandy and beautiful path. As you breathe, you begin to hear the soothing sound of the ocean, swirling, crashing. You hear the water traveling up and down the sand, and you realize you are within a tropical forest. You can smell the warmth of the day just past, the smell of the soil and trees, the soft sound of the insects as the forest begins to come alive, the sound of the ocean guides you along the twisting and turning path. You follow this path downwards. The beach that lies beneath the path is softly lit by the moonlight above you. I went the wrong way. I'm so sorry. As you get closer and closer to the ocean, the light increases as the moon reflects off the ocean surface. You reach a clearing within the forest. You pause for a moment on the path and gaze up in awe at the stars that light the sky above you. The sky is lit with 1,000,000 twinkling stars. They surround you and create a blanket of light above. Oh, possible. Oh, incoming. Okay. I like that you made sure it was possible. You feel a sense of excitement and expansiveness in your tummy to eagerly head back along the path towards the sound of the ocean. As you reach the end of the forest, you travel down a pebbled bank onto the soft, white sand. And the sand feels warm from the day before. It's still gonna scare me, even if he does. You walk along the beach, still smiling, breathing, delighting about this absolutely stunning dark sky above you. The reflection of the moon on the ocean catches your eyes. As you gaze at this reflection, you notice a fishing boat tied up to the side of the beach. So you walk towards this fishing boat, untie it and climb in. You take a nice, big, deep breath, leaving any worries or cares or concerns at the shore. You lay back within the boat and gaze at the magnificence of the universe that surrounds you. Let me take a drink. The boat smoothly sails further out from the bay, gently rocking, soothing you as you lie back. Gazing at the moon and the stars, you recognize you're never alone, that you always have support around you. You feel held, safe, ready to experience life. A life that feels more expansive. You feel connected with the universe. You look different at the constellation of the stars. Little diamonds flickering in the sky. You watch a satellite glide and move past you. As if by magic, you're seeing a falling star. You feel childlike excitement inside of you. So you make a wish. You slowly sit up and breathe deeply, absorbing this moment, taking it all in, allowing the light and energy of the moon to wash over you. The gentle rocking of the boat soothes your soul. You gaze back at the beach and the shore, and you notice the beach in a path that you traveled are gently lit with beautiful candles now. It's a wig. But thank you. Where were we? These candles are guiding and welcoming you back within your fishing boat. You notice a set of oars, so you pick them up and slowly begin to row back to the shore. As you feel a sense of expansiveness and joy, a sense of security, a sense of connection, you arrive safely back at the shore. You tie up your fishing boat, slowly walking along the soft, white sand. Thanks for this moment and opportunity, for your wish to be heard and felt. You begin to head back towards the path through the forest. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Cooper. As you get closer to the forest, you hear the songs of the insects, the low humming, just breathing, smiling, being. We're slowly going to begin to guide you back to the present moment, taking back that childlike magic, that sense of oneness, that sense of expansiveness. Breathe deeply, feeling your heart. Exhale, sighing, releasing. Again, breathe deeply, exhale, sigh and release. Begin to feel the weight of your body. Bring gentle movement back to your fingers and toes. Have a good stretch and a yawn, and know that you can return to the fishing boat at any time. I like that one. Let's do one more guided. Let me see how much time I have. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. We're so good. Do you guys like these? I hope you do. I like reading them to you. Well, that one's really long. Howdy, partner. Thank you, Russell. Tony B. Tingle and Tim B. Tingle ASMR are both in here? What? Alright, let's find one more. Is anybody dealing with something right now that they kind of need to work through? Like, this is receiving meditation, guiding light, overwhelm and crowded thoughts, morning when you wake up, the beach. We could do the beach since we already did kind of a beach one. Overwhelmed and crowded. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Is it raining outside? Where in the heck did it go? There it is. The last one I looked at. This is called the tree for overwhelm and crowded thoughts. Ready? Start by making yourself really comfortable, lying or sitting down, legs and arms uncrossed if lying down, and if seated, have your feet flat on the floor. Begin to connect with the breath, breathing slowly and deeply. Feel it in your body and just allow all the thoughts and emotions, feelings and tensions to just exist. Just being aligned with the inhale and exhale of your breath. Feeling your body firmly rooted to the surface. Beneath you, you are supported. Feel your body lengthen and strengthen with every breath you take. Be in a conscious awareness, holding your body in awareness, but with no tension or stress. As we sit in this conscious awareness, I want you to visualize your body is the trunk of a beautiful tree. Your feet are the roots, and your head and mind are the branches. Your thoughts are the leaves, and all these thoughts gently blow and move with the breeze. Notice how it feels to have these thoughts moving. Does it make you feel secure or a little bit uneasy and wobbly? Bring your awareness now to your belly, your core, the trunk of your tree. Begin to imagine drawing the breath in and out of this area. Notice how this feels. How are your thoughts? How are your feelings? How are your emotions? How do you feel? Nature has so much to teach us if we allow it. Feel yourself being this tree. What can you see around you? Other trees in the field, a forest, or maybe a city or a park. Expand your awareness. As you look around, you notice that the ground is crisp and that the other trees that surround you and your own tree, the leaves are beginning to change shade to a gorgeous autumn brown and yellow. A gentle breeze is beginning to build around you. Breathing deeply and fully, connect back to those thoughts and emotions on the branches and leaves. Is there any that you wish to let go of? Are there any that aren't serving you? And over me there are. See all these thoughts and emotions begin to move and sway in the branches. The wind begins to increase and the leaves begin to rustle. Breathing deeply and fully, you know it's time to release the first thought, and the leaf blows. It goes. It leaves the tree and floats off. Then the next, and the next. As this happens, you feel a sense of release, and yet some feel harder to let go of. Breathe deeply with your next exhale. Allow them to release from your branches. Continue to breathe and release until all that is left of you, your core, your strong trunk, and the roots bedded deep into the earth. Allow yourself to connect with your breath. Feel it traveling now up and down the full length of your body, nourishing, cleansing, and calming, helping you to connect back with your strength and stability. Every breath is nourishing and grounding, filling you with inner knowing that this space and strength allow room for what is good, great, and right to enter your life and mind. That when spring comes, you will begin to bud and flourish and grow just like the tree. I don't know why that turned off. I can't read without it. Well, we don't need a party. Sorry. So sorry. I don't know, I guess it's like a timer thing. I'm just gonna turn it. Sorry, guys. Okay, every breath is nourishing and grounding, filling you with an inner knowing that this space and strength allow room for what is good, great, and right to enter your life and mind. That when spring comes, you will begin to bud and flourish and grow just like the tree. Breathe deeply and fully again, up and down the length of your tree. Become aware once again of the space around you. Begin to guide yourself back to your own body, feeling and breathing into your feet, legs, pelvis, torso, taking the breath and awareness now up to your chest, your throat. Relax your jaw, relax your face, and gently smile, bringing movement and allowing yourself to return, feeling calmer and more connected and spacious. I liked that one. Good job, Erica. That was beautiful. Okay, guys, so that's the end of our Thursday night. I'm still not 100% about when I'll be back tomorrow, if I'll be back in time. Good, I'm so glad. To do my live, or if I'll just go really late. But I will try to post a story regardless. I always do try to. If you're not following me, please consider giving me a follow. I do have a YouTube, and I would really love it if you followed me on there. I'm so close to 1K followers. Otherwise, sweet dreams, my friends. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will definitely see you in ASMR land. Good night.